Welcome to my Zoom friends, and now welcome to the YouTubers who are streaming in or watching it recorded. It's the start. Relax on your back. Take a load off. Take a conscious breath, especially if you haven't taken one today. Let the rumblings of your mind relax. I don't know if you're anything like me, but always assessing, evaluating, trying to figure everything out, especially the future. What's going to happen in the future? Just trying to calculate and figure and running all the numbers through my head, and it's just exhausting. Maybe swallow once, circle your jaw around. Nice turnout tonight. Welcome to some more Zoom friends checking in. Nice to have you on board. Good. Breathe more deeply into your body, down toward your belly button. It works every time. This is our ritual. We have these rituals that bring us back to ourselves, back to our center. Humans have been using rituals for as long as there have been humans. Otherwise, we lose our mind. Good. How about a nice minute to feel whatever you're feeling? Feeling enthusiastic, dull, discouraged, giddy, enthusiastic, apathetic, can't tell what you feel. What are you feeling? Get out your emotional color wheel. Can you deal with your feelings? Can you feel them? Can you breathe them? Can you just allow them? Good job feeling your feelings. Now, whopping big inhale, encompassing all of your life so far. Exhale, let it all go. We are calm and empty souls. Extra bonus empty time. Good. Please wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate super feel good around yourself. Arms up to the ceiling for Stretching long. Push your arms back up over your head, palms back, toes forward, writhe around in feeling good right now pose. It's always nice to feel good in the future, but why would you want to put off feeling good now? Writhe around a little more. Good. Draw your knees in, roll around on your back. After class, we can go out and look at the crescent moon. It's going to be pretty close to Jupiter tonight, so that's something to look forward to on these days that it's light until 9 o'clock. Other way with your knees, please. Good. And let's roll up together. Okay. Do you see the danger cat back here? He knows if he gets too close, I'll grab him and put him on top of my head. So he's just very cleverly, just where I can't reach him. Oh, it's fun having kids. Now, Helga's birthday is this Friday, so everybody's going to unmute and we're going to sing happy birthday to Helga because we won't see her on Friday. So singing on YouTube is crazy. It sounds really bad, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so ready? Everybody's unmuted? Well, not everybody. Nobody's unmuted.
Happy birthday.
Okay, here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday
to
you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Birthday, dear Helga. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Helga, how many years young are you?
My business, not yours.
Excellent. That's the right answer. It's none of my damn business. Helga knows that answer. Okay. Helga, we love you. You're
But
our
I'm proud of my years.
Yeah, you tango a few años. Yes, you do.
Oh, you better believe it.
Okay, Helga, we love you. Thanks for inspiring us and always being here for us. And you're just a gift. Anyway, that sounded unusual. People on YouTube are like, what in the hell is going on? Anyway, it's great to see you guys. Hands at the heart. Blessing for all of our friends that we can gather together and do yoga in the comfort and sanctity of our home with Mahatmas. A Mahatma is a great soul. God love source, give us just the practice we need tonight to thrive and prosper. Amen. Om Shalom. Good. Okay, 4 poofs up your back. Exhale out. And poof. Up your back. I see many pets. I see dogs. I see cats. I see humans. Stop thinking. Start being. Poof. I don't know how many this is. One more. I just got done playing the guitar and singing for an hour and a half, and I am just needing to lose my mind. Poof. Good. One seated forward fold with this leg cross. Come on down. I can't slow my mind all at once. I can engage in the practice that begins to slow it down. As my mind slows down, there's a certain presence of being that just naturally bubbles to the surface. Drop your chin, relax your hair. Everything's always working out for us. I spent an hour thinking about AI, and it's like trying to calculate the effect on my life and the world for the rest of eternity on AI, and I just got a headache. Couldn't take it. Fingertips, long spine, looking forward. Exhale, deepen. Come on down. I think that's another generation's issue. If your paws fit at your forehead, Brush and massage your third eye. Good, let's hold still for 10 seconds. Beautiful. Please come up. I'm feeling better already. I like where this is going. Are you going to come out and say hi to people, or are you just going to hide back there? Inscrutable. Pause. Buns up. Ooh, say your buns. Your buns say, yay, 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 yay. Up you go. Beware the Ides of March. Come on down. What is that? Isn't that, is that Hamlet? Is it Julius Caesar? I'm not sure what that is. Pull back on your bunnage. Have some funnage as you come on down. Does your head hit the floor? Are you one of those people? Howie, what are you eating? Howie's having a treat or something. I can't tell what Howie's up to. Todd, relax your shoulders. Too much lawyering. Relax those shoulders. Man, if you need somebody out of one of your houses, Todd is the man. Nicest guy in the world. But, oh, hi. Hi. Oh, hello. Come on up. Whew. Okay, we'll switch the cross. Now, after that epic rendition of Happy Birthday, now you guys are muted, and I'll ohm, and you guys ohm, and it'll resonate in the ether. Ready? Inhale. Let her rip. Okay, guess who was chewing on the cord that connects this to the Zoom? Guess who was chewing on the cord? Anyway, this is part of the class, the cat relaxing. Just zoom into this. There used to be a type of golf instruction. You would just watch this guy swing over and over and over again, Al Geiberger. And so this is our version. This is how much you relax. Thanks for stopping by. I'm totally going to get scratched for doing that. Drop your chin, take your head around 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3. Relax your shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax your head down for 20 seconds. Stop thinking. Start feeling. What are you feeling? I find that just paying attention to my feeling brings me more into the present moment than necessarily my thinking. My thinking is often way off in the future, solving problems that haven't happened yet. It's my new cookbook, Recipes for Disaster. Good, now beat your thenar eminence together. That's this part of your hand. It's acupressure, reflexology, yoga, and Ayurveda all in one. Good. Cats. Purr, 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 purr. Good. And push in and go up, over and around and down. Push down when you go over the top. Some of you guys weren't here on Monday when I related the story of the cat fur or the bird feeder, the clear plastic one that sticks onto your window. Well, the birds didn't find it, but the rats did. So it was 3 o'clock on Sunday night, having already lost an hour of sleep, and there was like 5 rats playing on it, and my cat was losing his mind. That made for a fun night. So go online and buy yourself an Amazon clear plastic rat feeder. Good. Push down, lean forward, drop your chin. Yes, I've got rats. They're outside though. I think everybody has rats. Good. All right. Arnold Palmar flexion of your wrist. Pumping. You want to be starting something. Pumping your wrists. Gonna have to find a different place for the clear plastic cat or bird seed feeder. Back up over the top. 1. The rats were climbing up a very thin tree and jumping on it. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straighten your arms, lean forward. Sorry if you got those really long arms. Drop your chin, make ujjayi sound. Oof. Good job. Okay. You know this is more fun than the previous thing. Other way. You know how some people talk about talking in public is the scariest thing in the world for them? And I've always been like, boy, I hear them, but I don't really understand that. Other way. It's like, it's for the biggest fear for most people is talking in front of groups. And I'm like, okay, I can dig it. But now I understand because it's the same thing for me. If we're playing piano in front of people, now I understand. I can relate to the talking in front of people thing. I'll talk in front of anybody, anytime. Playing piano, just wet my pants, can't breathe, nothing works, everything goes black. It's great. This way, ups and downs, but I'm going to get over that. I'm going to master it. I'm going to face my demons. Faster, faster. I played a solo today, much better than my previous one. I got an A from the teacher, and everybody clapped because they have to. They have no choice. Cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, close your eyes. We're all working on something. We should all be really bad at something right now so that we can get better at it. Okay, tabla rasa, paws and feet, buns up, flying buns. Flying will end to buns, up you go. Now you got a rhinestone belt buckle, push it up into your ceiling, make a little dent. A little higher. Good, and come on down, feet together. Take some time, give yourself some self-love on your feet. I just never understood the being scared and talking in front of people. There's like, wow, that must be really a drag. And now I'm never going to judge people ever again for that. Good. And gently push your thumbs into your feet and fold over yourself. Facing your biggest fears. Facing your biggest fears. For me, doing a piano solo on a 747 where they have the piano bar up at the top, that would be combining two of my least favorite things. Okie doke, and come on up. Grab your great big toes. Just balance on your butt. Bring your feet in. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. Breathe. This is yin yoga, just balancing on your tail feathers. Good, now we're just going to extend the left one out. You can open your eyes now. And the right one. This is the only easy thing my teacher ever taught. Every 6 months, we would just go side to side. And everybody in class was hypermobile and the leg would extend all the way out perfectly straight with a perfect Bolshoi ballet line, both. Good. Bring them in, set them down. Okay, unless you want to suffer miserably, I'm going to leave that up to you. Grab a blanket. Everybody hurdles for a blanket with that terrifying rejoinder. And now we're going to clean up any remaining mental tension or anxiety left in our nervous system in one class. Cool. We're doing this for Helga's birthday because Helga is strong. So there's the top of my left ankle right there. It's right in front of me. I can't even miss it. I'm going to put this happily over the top. I'm going to cross my right ankle out in front of me, but my feet are going to be pushed out away from me. Then let's waddle our butts back in unison. There's something thrilling about waddling your butt back in unison with friends online. And then just come on down, and I wouldn't rush this. You're going to run into some sticky, tight stuff. And as we come down, our feet don't harden like claws. They open like toothpaste tubes. And when you reach the point where you can't go no more, that's where we're going today. Breathe into that. Drop your chin. Maybe wiggle your toes. Send some life force down into your feet and very small movements of feet and toes to dig out stinking thinking, old opinions. If you don't like this one so much, a lot of people don't. Kids love this one. They'll just come all the way down and jam their head underneath their feet. There was a time all of us could easily get our feet behind our head. Then we turned one. Oh, my cat's bringing me his stick mouse. This is adorable. 30 more seconds. You can do it. Good. On your next inhale, mercifully come up. And we're just going to do one side tonight. I'm just kidding. Okay, remove the life-saving buffer there. You can do this one without the blanket if you want. It might cause more anxiety than it relieves. There's the top of our right ankle, nice and happy. And then put smushy thing over the top, which my teacher would never allow. So I like to do a lot of stuff that my teacher would never allow. It might be my inner rebel. This goes over the top here. I took everything my teacher ever taught, and I turned it into my own stuff. And then I started my own yoga studio. It's great. Come on down, because nobody can do what he can do. Where do your hands go best to support the balance between your feet that are forward and your buns that are back? What allows your shoulders to relax? Little movements of fingers and toes. And the reason we do this hideous pose is that So much mental tension is held in the forearms and shins. It's a weird energetic truth, but I didn't believe it. But I think when people are really anxious and bound up in their body, their wrists and forearms, feet and shins are just a real mess. Inhale, look forward, bright future after this pose. Exhale, come on down. Don't bounce. All righty, come on up. Come on up. That feels great. Okay, extend your left leg out. Put your poor right ankle over the top. Fully optional to fold your left shin under. Tote's going to leave that up to you. Take your eagle talon right hand and crank out some of that pain. Look how much more your ankle moves now. This is good, like step off the curb wrong or walk into a pothole. I've done that 50 times in the last 20 years that would have broken my ankle, and it's like, sure, I'm glad I do yoga. Other way. Sometimes it's like, what's the benefit of doing this yoga with Greg a couple times? How about all the injuries that we avoid? Crack your toes if they crack. 1. Hey, I got one. 2, 3. 3 out of 5. Extend your right leg out. Lefty over the top. Fully optional to fold righty shin in. I'm going to leave it up to you. Eagle talons, grab left shin and crank a doodle. Don't just mail it in. Just like how much will it go? You're starting an old-fashioned automobile. This is how they did it 100 years ago. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rubber feet. Good. And crack your toes. Just give them a crack. Beautiful. All right. Now, we're going to do a nice extended yin twist. It's going to be pretty strong, but we're going to get into it with prudence and intelligence. So here's the one. Your feet start together, and this is the starting point of the, doesn't look like a twist yet, does it? But you take your right knee over your left. You take out your left ankle and you pull it in so you're sitting in mermaid or mermaid pose, right? This one, pinup pose, right? Except we're not twisting that way. We're going to bring up our hands like this. Now, we're not going to be able to see each other in a moment. It's going to be sad, but turn to your left as far as you can. Just keep going with your spine as tall as you can. Then put your hands on the floor. Then keep walking your hands around to the left as far as you can until you run into your feet. When you've gone as far as you can, back out a little and then try your left elbow, maybe your right elbow. That might be your capacity. Or if you could just go splat on the floor with your arms out to the side. But if you're bound really tight, you might just be up on your hands. But you're going to have to figure it out. We're going to be in it for 1.5 minutes. The walking your hands over that's one thing. But starting to come down, that is dicey, isn't it? I'm going elbows tonight. It kind of feels good and it kind of feels bad at the same time. That's yin yoga. After a while, it's more good than bad. So for me, after about a minute on my elbows, I can make it down to my chest, and then it gets real. Okay, really big inhale while you're stuck in this. Really big exhale. Good, now pull your hands in. Suggest to come out really slow. Keep your legs where they are. Walk yourself back around to the front so we can see each other. We're still in mermaid pose, right? Except now, the right hand goes behind you. You're kind of leaning back in Betty Grable pose. You guys are too young to remember her. Now, I'm stuck here, but some of my bendier friends, no problem on the back. And I don't want to impede your ecstasy. I am not here to jam you up. But if you're just stuck where I am, you're going to be stuck there and you'll start to loosen up and things will get better. It's pretty cool. You can rotate your torso 180 degrees and lay down in either direction or not. And the cherry on the ice cream for this one is if you can lay all the way on your back, you take your arms up over your head just to show that you can do it. And it's fun for you. And we all grumble. It's these kind of movements that will keep us supple and frisky as Helga is when we arrive at Helgasana stage. Good, now we're going to come back up on our hands. We're going to make fists behind us for strong wrists. And then we're going to do half camel variation, which is the super plowing of the bunnage up to the ceiling. And everybody's like, but my hips don't go up. Yeah, they do. Just lift your hips higher than your hips and then come out of that pose. All right. Doesn't doing that on one side count for both sides? Good try. Good try. All right. And then just unwind it and just be a hummingbird knees. Side B, left knee up over your right knee. Take out your right ankle, do twisty tie. But now my knee objects to both hands up, but you just show me your hands where no mischief. Now with the tall spine, without using your hands, turn like a windmill to the right as far as you can. Then put your hands down. Then just keep walking around until you run back into your feet. You won't, then you're going to be jammed up, and then it's going to be like, boy, if I try to lay down here, I could die. So you take your time, and you take your time, and you got to build this one to suit. You know, we'll be in it for a while. If just elbows or hands are your thing, you'll get a chance to make it worse after you relax a little bit. The discipline of yoga. That's why Helga is so inspiring for me, because she demonstrates discipline, and I admire people like that. Okay, I'm halfway in the pose, and I'm going to collapse from my elbows down onto my chest and probably regret it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Ugh. Okay, it's starting to feel better and better. Feels gooder and gooder. I don't regret it now. I like that I'm in here. Okay, really big inhale. Exhale, let go of about a year's worth of tension out of your body. Then we bring our hands in and we'll press up and out. Your legs stay where they are. You walk back around to the front. Something just occurred to me when I was in that pose, and that is AI can't do yoga for you. So that's what I was asking the question. AI can't do yoga for you. So let's keep that in mind. Now, from here, this left arm goes behind us, and now you can show off. I have no problem when people show off. If you can just lay on your back with your legs staying where they are, grab your elbows up over your head like a movie star. And me and Todd are up here on our hands, just waiting. For $100, I would lay all the way on my back. I'd do it for the 100, but this is fine. Do you guys feel the top of your left thigh and hip, I bet, huh? That stuff doesn't open up overnight. It takes about 2 weeks to become completely flexible. Running inane dialogue. Good, now let's come back up on our hands. And then we're gonna make fists for strong wrists. And then we're gonna do champagne bottoms and caviar rears, lifestyles of the rich and famous. Remember that show? Robin Givens is on your yacht. Lift up your hips and come on out. Oh, that feels wonderful. Okay, now our legs have been bent up for hours, so now we're just going to do Dandasana with super straight legs. This is the one where you can really express your feet. You can express your arms. You can sit up really tall. You can straighten your legs so much that your heels lift, hyperextension. Relax your shoulders, but extend your arms, paradox. Push palms up. Sit tall, close your eyes. I'm going to tickle you and you're going to be impervious. Good. All right. Now, I've got a personal question for you and myself as well, because I'm not sure. There's my backpack with my school books in it. Do you guys have a yoga strap? I bet you do, because I gave everybody a yoga strap on March 17th of 2020 to take home and do yoga online. Boy, that's coming up on 4 years. Isn't that crazy? Now, We're going to do that. You can use a towel over your foot, but I know this is one of Helga's favorite sequences. And so we're just going to do the Supta Pada Gustasana sequence. Go. Supta on your back, Pada Gustasana, hand to foot pose. So on our back, we can take our time. We're going to yin this, meaning not fast. I'm going to lasso my right foot. And at the start, we're just going to do upside down runner's lunge. Nice bendy right knee. If I was perfectly flexible, and I'm not, my knee would come down to the floor. And extend my left leg out and just wait for a moment. It's Wednesday, it's not Monday. Missed a lot of you on Monday, just saying. What's going on your record? Stuart and Kristen, we're here. I'm glad you're here tonight. Good. Now, just gently straighten out your right leg and notice that your leg may not go all the way over your body when it's fully straight. And just maybe take your leg around in a circle, open up the hip. These are little opening salvos. In a moment, we'll do the breath work and see if we can do the full splits on our back. No particular rush. Okay, now we're going to do some breath work. We're going to lift our head, neck, and shoulders and super bend the right knee. Then we're going to do exhale. Painful stretching, 1. Pull it, 2, 3. Inhale, bend knee, super squishy, happy part. Oh, I like this. Exhale. Back down, full stretch, no breathing. 1. Bring the leg over when you can. 2, 3. Uno más, por favor. Bend knee. Lift head, neck, and shoulders. Push your left heel away. We're pretending we're doing this standing. Exhale, stretch it out. 1, 2, 3. Good. Then let up just a little bit of pressure. Just hold your leg there. It's half legs up pose. It's Ardha Viparita Karani, just half leg up pose. Just made this pose up. Hope you like it. Good, now just gather up all the strap in your right hand. If we were perfectly flexible, we wouldn't need no stinking strap. We would just have our hand on our foot. And I'm not going to do that. I have things to do tomorrow. Now, let's just feed our right leg out to the side. And, oh, golly, does it come all the way down? No. So you get stuck in a place that's, well, it's a little slice of hell pose as your leg is just, it actually feels good. But now your left hip lifted to accommodate your right leg coming down. So left hand on the front of your left hip, smoothing that misbehaving leg down. And we'll just yin this for a moment. Imagine you had a strap over your other leg and your left leg was out to the other side in the exact same pose. Now we're talking Cirque du Soleil stuff, but this is fine for mortals. Okay, tissues releasing. My leg's almost all the way down now. Good, now if the leg is still attached, bring it back up. Yay, it's still attached. Now, just for fun, grab all the strap in your left hand. The strap's still over your right foot. Take your right hand and pin your right hip down. Bring your left leg over to the right. I'm sorry, your right leg over to the left. I'm sorry. You get what I'm saying. The leg that's up is now going in the opposite direction. The right leg is going over to the left, stretching this long IT band on the side of your leg. I was saying it perfectly, then I screwed it up. Don't let your right hip lift, that ruins the pose. Keep your right hip down. And if you do this one properly, it's just exquisite torture. Inhale, lift up your head, neck, and shoulders, bend your right knee. Exhale, fully straighten your right leg and bring the leg over a little further. Good, and bring the leg back up. Good, take the strap in both hands. Bring the right knee down to your right armpit. It's a reprise. Inhale, lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. Bend the right knee. Exhale, fully straighten our full expression of Supta Padangusthasana. Couple months, the leg's going to come all the way over in the full splits. Okay, and the remaining time we have tonight defines taking your right foot out of the strap, lassoing your left foot, the ball of your foot, I would recommend, not the center or the heel. And you might take the strap in both hands, and we'll totally pull the left knee all the way in to our armpit. We're going to stay reasonably extended through our right heel. Just kind of waiting for it. Maybe take your left leg around in a circle to open up your acetabulum, your hip joint. Okay, here comes fun, excruciating breath work to get more flexibler. We're going to lift head, neck, and shoulders, knee bent. Exhale, Baddha Kumbhaka, full straightening. 1, 2, 3. Good. Bend knee, lift up, happy squishy. Inhale, part. Exhale, suffering, eating gruel part. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, bend knee, bend knee, bend knee. Lift up, head, neck, and shoulders. Happy part, drawing the bow back. Exhale, wang, yang, 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 yang. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now take all the strap in your left hand. We obviously want to work the hand as close to the foot as we can. If we're perfectly flexible, we would just grab the big toe. Now, let's feed our left leg to the sharks over on the left side of the boat. Donna, 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 donna. And out it goes. If it doesn't come all the way down, welcome to the leg doesn't come all the way out to the side club. There's a lot more people in that club than the leg comes all the way down club. Right hand on your right hip. And let's do some yoga together. AI cannot do this for you. It could generate a video of you doing it, and you'd think that you've done it, but you haven't. So be careful with AI, you guys. It's artificial intelligence, not real intelligence. And it's programmed by fallible humans. Okay, I'm getting pretty tired of this. About 30 more seconds. Okay, collective suffering complete on this side. Bring your leg back up if it's attached still. Grab all the strap in your right hand. See if I can get the language right this time. Good. Now I'm going to use my left thumb to pin my left hip down, and my left leg's going to go over to the right as far as it can, but my left hip is not going to lift. Now, when you think of yin yoga, you think of cushions and blankets and lavender diffusers, and you don't necessarily think of this pose. That's why this is the best yin on the internet. Subscribe now. Good. Now let's lift up head, neck, and shoulders and bend left knee. Exhale, relax back, straighten the leg, push out through your left heel. 1, 2, 3. Good. Bring the leggy back up. Take strap in both hands. Pull left knee down to the floor, all the way down, knee bent. All the way. Lift up head, neck, and shoulders. And our full expression of Helgasana, Supta Padangusthasana. 1, 2, bring the leg over. 3. Good. Unlasso your left foot. Let your legs down for a sec. Jiggle your stuff. Pretend we're done. Okay, kids, we're going to do a restorative pose to complete, but we need to sit up first. So this is Shavasana, and let's wish Helga a good night and tell her how much we love her a lot and happy birthday. Moi, Helga, you're just one of my favorite humans on the planet. Thank you, dear.
Greg,
Yes, dear.
thank you very much. And by the way, it's 88.
88. I shot that in my last round of golf. I was going to say it was double snowman, but I would never say that. You don't look a day over 60 to me, and
Oh, yeah, sure.
you're the greatest 88. You're the great 88. Thank you, dear. Love you a lot.
Well, yoga helps.
I'll text you on Friday, okay?
Okay.
All right. Respect your elders, you guys. I never did that when I was a kid. I'm paying for it now. Okay, so we're going to do the one where you get out the ottoman, the couch, the dog, the mate, the spouse, or your Pee Wee Herman sliding recliner. Now, a lot of people are jealous that I have a magic floating Pee Wee Herman sliding recliner, and too bad for you. But this is the one where we're just going to put our legs up, and it's Wednesday. We worked that was harder than average. And we're just going to put our legs up and lay on our back for 5 minutes. Are you down? I am. So I'm going to put my cavelets up here. This could be an ottoman, the Ottoman Empire. When you get in, make sure your booty buns slide way in. You kind of escuchen, listen, you escuchen your buns in, Spanish punning. And then you put something underneath your butt, about 2 inches of blanket to lift your sacrum, and that's the pièce de résistance. I think that's some foreign language. Sorry if I've offended you. It's my job. This goes underneath here. Oh, now in New Jersey talk, we just get to forget about it. See you guys in 5 minutes. You did good. If you don't have an ottoman or anything that lifts your legs, A, I don't believe it, but B, you could just do it on your back. That's fine. Pose starts now. Let your breathing deepen into your body, down to your belly button, but easy, relaxed breath. Jaw relaxes, eyes roll back, forehead melts, brain dissolves. Okay, my friends, start to come back to your breath. Take your time. You're floating on a cloud, aren't you? Just floating on a cloud, floating on your raft downstream. Floating being the key. Floating with the current. It's easier to ride the river in the direction it's going. Good. Feel your back on the floor, and then feeling your back on the floor. And then in this wonderful blending of soul and spirit, jigulate your fingers and toes and circulate super califragilistic ecstasy through yourself. New word. Good, then bring your knees in just enough to roll to the most convenient, least dangerous side. That would be the right side, not the wrong side. Okay, kids, and then with your eyes closed, you know the deal. We come up cultivating our center. We don't want to lose our center. And the kids are sitting all together. Somehow we found our way back. God only knows where you landed after that. Pause into your heart. And if y'all go deep into your heart and I go deep into mine, we come to the same glorious center together. Pure love. All together we say, Namaste. Okay, YouTubers. You probably don't know who Helga is, and it's none of your business. Anyway, please like and subscribe. You can always join on Zoom. You can go down to the description in YouTube. You can look up my website, and you can come and join on Zoom. But you better like and subscribe first. So